I first announced May 2011 that I was going to run. Some people tell me like, "Wow, you're black, you're Republican." It's like if you're a minority, you should be more on the Democratic side, you shouldn't be on the Republican side. And I find it to be wrong. I find that some people are brainwashed a little bit, but basically, I mean, in Greenville, to be an African American Republican is very challenging for me. I mean, I get from my opponent, I get from the people from the Hudson County Democratic Organization always telling me that I will not win the election. It's impossible for me to win the election. But I believe that that's totally void. I mean, when I go out into the community and I talk to people, and I do mention that I'm a Republican, I mean, some of them get scared, but I'd be like, to me, it's just between urban Republicans and like Republicans that are like in Texas and like more restricted areas.
My name is Abdullah. I am the former Deputy Communications Director for the County of Hudson, 1998 to 2000. I think that running as a Republican in Jersey City and Hudson County is extremely difficult. Not specifically running, because you can run as a Republican for any seat, but getting elected as a Republican, I believe, is difficult.
I think that Hudson County is just a strong Democratic vote. I believe the last Republican that won here, besides Lincoln, was Shumpler, and he ran as a Reform Democrat. And so it's just hard because, I mean, this is a county that's bedden with Democrat strongholds. And so if you look at all our legislative seats, they all held by Democrats. Our federal seats all held by Democrats here in Jersey City and Hudson County. And I just think that the Republicans are fading out, and the issues in Washington affect us back home. And we watch it, we see it on TV every day that the Republican views are not the same as our views, and it's the people who doesn't make over a six-figure salary is getting hurt every day, and we need to do something to change that around.
I first started into politics with when Barack Obama first announced that he's going to run for president. I was very influenced by him. At that current time, I was a Democrat. I was very happy to be a Democrat. I first started with the Hudson County Democratic Organization in Jersey City Heights. I did phone calls, I did door knocking. Basically, I did all the events throughout New Jersey campaigning for Barack Obama. When I go on the streets campaigning in the evening, I talk to the guys that stay on the corner and I tell them I'm running. I mean, some of them were like, "What, are you serious?" And then, some of them, especially even they're drug dealers, you have to talk to everybody, and yeah, I'm scared, but they're regular people too. And I mean, the biggest thing is hope. I mean, there's a lot of, hope has been gone, to me, hope is gone in Greenville. People don't know what hope is. And the biggest thing is for young kids, I mean, I see, the things that I see, I can't believe it's actually happening in my community, but hopefully that one day can change.
I think as a whole, the possibility that he may not win stresses the character issue of persistence, because most politicians don't win the first time that they run. You had an opportunity to speak with Freeholder Jeff Dublin, and one of the issues about Freeholder Jeff Dublin is he didn't win until his third election, and he ran for two different positions. One local position and then one county position.
That's how politics works. I mean, it's going to be a winner, it's going to be a loser. And I mean, definitely, okay, if I do lose, it doesn't mean that I give up. Definitely, I'm going to rerun again, of course. And basically, because the community has to get a sense, know what I'm talking about. And if they feel that I'm not ready yet, then maybe I'm not ready yet.
He has a great chance of winning. I mean, a party doesn't represent an individual. An individual represents themselves. So he has a chance to win a race. Because remember, our municipal races are nonpartisan. So whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, when you go on that field, you just average Joe. You're not a Republican, you're a Democrat. You're not a Democrat. You're Demetrius Terry running for council.
It's happy and it's scary, but to me it's very inspiring. I notice that I inspire a lot of other young people. They tell me all the time. I get Facebook messages all the time saying that, you really inspire me. And I mean, that's one of my goals too, that, the government said I could run at 18 years old, so I chose that I'm going to run. And I believe that, I could definitely make a difference in my community.
I didn't think that age would be a significant factor because eventually, if he begins to become active in the community, then the word will get out. They will have an opportunity to see his character, and even older individuals respect someone who has strong character, is respectful, does work in the community, and gives back to his community. So all of those things are respectable characteristics that can enable an individual to become an elected official.
A community to me is definitely important. Well, I've been in Catholic school all my life, and that's why I really love Catholic schools. I went to Sacred Heart. It was like a big community to me. I went to Marist community. I'm at Seton Hall. To me, it's a community. I'm not saying that in the public system that they aren't in any communities, but I mean that's where I felt more sense of communities at. My family, they love that I'm into politics. The party is, of course, the issue. My grandma is like, "Wow, are you sure you know what you're talking about?" The big Obama supporter. I'm like, I'm sorry. I mean, I do support Obama or something, but I mean, I don't.
I wish him a lot of success, but when he's ready to do something, we're always willing to talk. It don't have to be a Republican or a Democratic conversation. It could be a Demetrius Terry and Jeff Dubin conversation.
He doesn't have to recreate the wheel. There have been other elected officials who are African American who have been successful. There have been other young officials who have been successful. And most importantly, there have been Republicans who have been successful in Jersey City and in Hudson County. So with that said, even though it's not probable that he will get elected, but it is possible. And if he is persistent, it becomes even more possible.